What's up, Crypto Nation? Welcome to Bite Size Bitcoin and B90X Bitcoin 90-day challenge. Today we are on day 62. Addicts are amateurs, artists are pros. Yesterday's B90X we talked about habits and how habits in many ways are the things that put us on autopilot and suck up our time, energy, and inspiration. Today I want to talk about addictions and whether you are an addict or an artist. Let's just jump right in, guys. Here we go.
B90X. Bring it! Bring it! Oh. This is the act!
Have you guys ever noticed that addicts are extremely fascinating and interesting people? Think about that for a second. Addicts are generally fascinating and interesting people. I would know. I've met plenty of addicts that are extremely fascinating and fun people to be around. However, at the same time, they're generally boring as hell. Addiction itself is excruciatingly boring. It's boring because it's predictable. The lies, the evasions, the transparent self-justifications, and the self-exonerations. It's all exceedingly and extremely boring. But, however, the addict himself or herself is an extremely fascinating, interesting person. Often they have very colorful lives. Their lives often read like a novel, packed with drama, conflict, intrigue, epic loss, and maybe even redemption over and over and over again. Addicts often have very predictable behavior patterns, and these predictable behavior patterns often get them in a lot of trouble. And those addicts, generally, their behavior is destructive in nature. Artists, on the other hand, are professionals. While addicts allow for autopilot behavior patterns to rule and dominate their lives, artists are the ones who command their behaviors and command their habits. They take control of their own lives. They bend their habits to their own will. Artists and professionals are the type of people who are tired of their own petty bullshit and have gotten so bored with the petty and insignificant routines of their lives. They begin to master their own habits. And again, they bend their habits to their own will. You see, the addict and the artist have the same exact material to work from. The only difference is the artists recognize their habits and command them and control them. It's an uncomfortable topic to talk about addictions, I know. They come in many different forms, and the usual types of addictions come to mind: alcoholism, drug abuse, or any of those type of self-destructive activities. But we now in this new age have new self-destructive addictive habits, like web surfing, texting, sexting, twittering, facebooking, Instagramming, Snapchatting, or overall Reddit trolling. So how do you know if you're an addict? Or better put, how do you know that you're engaging in a consistent activity that has no bearing on improving your personal or professional life? It's very simple. The answer is scientific. You measure it. Where is your time going? So in today's B90X exercise, it's pretty simple. It requires a little bit of mental engagement to do it well. The first part of today's B90X assignment is number 1. Tell us, where did your time go yesterday? If you can remember. In many ways, you probably can't remember all the things that you did yesterday, but if you can, write down in the bitcoin.pub thread below, where did your time go yesterday? You'll probably forget a lot of moments, and this is okay. This is natural. A lot of our time during the day goes into autopilot habits like checking Twitter, checking Facebook, checking your Instagram. Sometimes we even catch ourselves and realize, hey, I've been watching YouTube for the last 3 hours. What happened? And so write down in the Bitcoin Pub thread below, let us know, where did your time go yesterday, if you can remember? But number 2 is the most important. Today, measure, where does your time go? Every time you move to a new activity, see if you can put a mental clock on it. Or, if you're cognizant enough, put a timer on it. Open up your phone and time it. Take stock of what you're doing with your time today. It might be very revealing. As with any type of introspective activity, the results might surprise you in a powerful way. Where are you spending your time today? I hope you enjoyed today's B90X Day 62 talking about addicts, versus artists. There's a lot of stuff for us to go over. We want to go pro. We want to become Bitcoin professionals with a blockchain design life. I'm glad you guys are with us. Stay tuned. We're going to continue on moving through this series. We got a lot to go. Once again, we want to thank our October patron saints for making these videos possible. Our October patron saints for October are Kexcoin, Spectre, and Cobenhood. And if you'd like more information, you can find them below in the show notes. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, what's up? If you like this content and you're new here, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. However, there's even a better option. I highly recommend you become one of our patron subscribers. Patron subscribers get patron-only town halls, QAs, and behind-the-scenes access to applications and products that we're building for the crypto nation. We'd love for you to become a patron saint and become part of our journey, building infrastructure for the spaceship that's going to the moon. If you want more information on becoming a patron saint, click the link over here or go to patreon.com/pub. Last of all, make sure that you smash that like button.